So, I keep losing internet again. We are going to refresh chat here. I don't even know. See, can I clear chat so that it's new? Okay, there we go. So I don't know what's going on with my internet, but you know, the usual. Cause I went into this because I was seeing what was going on, because this is still connected. So if I'm still able to get into Creation Club and it doesn't tell me I'm offline, then it was just my laptop. So apparently my laptop decided it wanted to turn off again with internet, so that's what we're doing with. Anyway, from what I left off at, I finished books, I finished potions and poisons. I'm about almost done with miscellaneous items, I think. And then it should be pretty fairly quick after that, because then I just have to, like, write down the quests and all that stuff, so, love this emote. What is that, like a velociraptor? But anyway, so that's where we're at, in terms of the Discord, for you guys to kind of see what is all entailed for a 100% run. To tell you guys where we left off, I really don't know. I haven't streamed since Thursday because I've been sick. Well, I shouldn't say I've been sick. My kidneys are highly infected, not only from my interstitial cystitis, but from my interstitial cystitis being aggravated so much that it caused me another infection, so that's been fun. Let's see here. I don't think we're doing a quest. I think we're actually just in a random location. We were. So I gotta find our area map here of Whiterun. 6. I think this was like 620 something, I believe. Sounds about right. Shimmer Mist Cave. 628. I was right. Look at that. Alright, so it looks like we were still finishing up our Whiterun area. We left off in Shimmer Mist Cave. So for anybody who wasn't here, Shimmer Mist Cave is in this location. It's off to the right of Whiterun up in this corner. It's right across from the White Watch Tower. Shimmer Mist Cave is a recommended level of 18. It's a Falmer hive. You've got some swinging wall traps, and it says there's a quest item of an ebony blade. However, this does not state that there's an actual quest attached. So, it's hard to say, oh, well, there's an ebony blade, but what is this blade to? Why is it telling me it's a quest? You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't give you the reason why it's a quest item. Also, I feel very naked without my, Fitbit on. It is not charged, and I could not find the charger for the life of me. So that's been absolutely annoying. So that's Shimmer Mist Cave. That's what we're starting with today. I don't remember where all we left off. It says it's cleared. That's empty. Rhea. I completely forgot I had Rhea in that outfit, and that's hilarious to me. Alright, so I believe that's the way we came in from. Believe. Now, you can take these Dwemer Cog for making dwarven metal ingots. Same thing with these two items. You can take these to make dwarven metal ingots as well, because what you have to do is you have to pick them up and then you have to take them to a smelter and smelt it down. However, you can see just by this that these are already, like, these ones are pretty okay with weight, but, like, when you get into the cogs, I think the cogs are a weight of 10. Yeah, they are. So, then you can see, like, these may be a weight of 2, But these are away to 10, and I think, and I know these are a quest item at some point. I just don't remember the quest off the top of my head. So you gotta think of in terms of what all your carry capacity is at and all that. So we don't need dwarven metal ingots at the moment, so I can just go ahead and bypass that. But good morning, Camo. I'm actually surprised you're awake. Not gonna lie. No, that's the way we came in. So if that's the way we came in, this is the way to get out. Yep. Also, thank you for the biddies. Which is funny, because it didn't give me my alert that you left biddies. That's so weird. Why didn't it give me my alert? It also didn't give me the... Ooh, it's so mean. Alright, so... when you go out through that door, it'll just take you back to this area, which we've already searched this area. So I don't need to research it, but I do need to jump into the water in order to get out. I just gotta remember which way it is to get out. Surprised I missed... Oh, it was this way. Alright, so we can go ahead and just leave. I don't think I need any more glowing mushrooms. So... now that we're back on, the first thing I have to do is we need to go through our lists here because I need to make sure everything is crossed off and up to date before we get too far into today. So the first thing we're going to do is cross off our hold area. So we're going to check it, we're going to make sure it's cleared. If not, I mean, it's fine. We do have a few that's not showing up as cleared. It's okay. We're going to cross that off. We're going to check our dungeon activities and dungeon quest list and look for Shimmer Mist Cave. It is not considered a dungeon activity. It's not considered a dungeon quest. I really don't know why it's saying that's a quest item then. I really don't. Alright, so that's that. I have to make sure all of our spells are up to date because I don't remember if I picked up any. So I just gotta make sure. So we're gonna just go down the list. So Candlelight, Oak Flash, Paralyze, Transmute, okay. You should go straight in order. They don't, never mind, I lied. Calm, Clairvoyance, Courage, Fury, Flames, Frostbite, Sparks, Bound, Sword, Conjure, Raise Zombie, Fast Healing, Healing Hands, Lesser Ward. And again, guys, I'm just making sure all of this is caught up. Because I don't remember where all we really left off. Animal Allegiance, Animal, Dismay, Fear, Fire Breath, Fire. Fire Breath, Fire, okay. Kind's Peace, Kind. Throw Voice, all three. So I can just go ahead and cross that part off too. So we got all three. Okay. And then Unrelenting Force. Okay, so those are all of our powers and our shouts. So that's all the spell lists and the shout lists. Now I can just go ahead. And now I'm just going to go through potions as normal. Blacksmith's Potion. Enchanter. Blacksmith's Drought, Blacksmith's Potion we didn't have, now we do. Drought of Health, we have. Frostbite Venom we have. Magic of Poison I believe we had. Maybe not. Now we do. Poison we had. Potent Stamina Poison. Okay. We have these ones. Potion to Restore Magicka. I think this is one we made and then we just brought it with us because, you know, it's a restore whatever. It is one we made. Potion of stamina, strength. I don't think we made this one. I think... Oh, no. I already have it crossed off. That's why I didn't see it. True shot. Remember, I'm just making sure, like, we are completely caught up. Alright. So that's what we're doing. We're just making sure that everything is caught up because I didn't really cross anything off, Thursday. I don't think. I think I am not missing vigorous. I think it's extreme. It is extreme and ultimate. So that's just basically what we're doing is we're making sure that if that's a solution, that's in the front. We're just making sure it's all caught up. Extra magicka, regen. I want enhanced stamina. Which I'm not seeing. Oh, there it is. And that's solution, which we didn't have yet. Okay. Weak lingering poison we had. Alright, so now we're not missing that many ingredients. I should have them pretty much caught up. Because I don't think I've picked up anything that I don't think we have. I don't think we've picked up anything I haven't had yet. Garlic. We're just missing Gleam Blossom. Jaru. Niche Jelly. Poison Bloom Powdered Mammoth. No. River Betty. No. Small Antlers or Pearls. No. Yellow Mountain Flower. No. So our ingredients are caught up. Now, he faced another streamer last night who he destroyed, and he called us trash for using good perks. Oh, I just love when that happens. It's not your fault. So the book should be done, because again, we do books every single time we pick one up, so I don't have to go through a book list, and we're not doing miscellaneous, because miscellaneous will be our PC run. So I do notice where we're at. I did notice our carry weight is at 268. So we do have to be mindful when we do go into other areas that we are running out of carry weight. It's not terrible, but it should be alright. And my skills should be up to where they're supposed to be at. We are level... Sorry. We're level 25, which means I should have 24 crossed off. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. I'm missing one. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20, 2. Now I'm missing 2. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, that's why, because I have a perk missing. So let's check these really quick. Now I gotta make sure these are up to date because my counting looks like it's wrong, and I have a perk apparently able to be increased. So now I gotta make sure these are okay. So that one's fine. Nothing there. They're smithing. Should be steel and elven. It is. Black should be shield wall 3. Quick reflexes and then power bash. Yes. If anything, this would be the one I'm missing something. So it's up to rank 4, which I have. Fighting stance. Hack and slash. Rank 2. Savage strike, which I do have crossed off. Bone breaker, rank 1. Hack and slash. I already said it was rank 2. I don't have bladesman, I don't think. I do not. So it's not this one. Don't have any in archery. Light armor should be up to rank 3. Yes. And then custom fit. I have all of them, so I don't understand why it's saying I'm missing something. Alright, now I gotta think of what I want to put it into. I kind of want to put it into blocking. Nope, no. Bastion does 5 times more damage. Ooh, kind of want to do that. Critical charge. I don't really charge, though. That's the thing. I'm not using a mace. I'm using a war axe. I believe we're using a war axe. I can't do anything there. It depends, Kimo. What were they playing as? Were they playing toxic, or were they just pissed off because y'all won? %, faster. Healing cells also. Ooh. What rank is that? 40? Y'all. Alright. So, we're going to go ahead and do deflect arrows because I've been looking at that one for a while. And then it kind of just like staring at me. So we're just going to put our perk into deflect arrows. We're going to save. Because now we've gone through everything, right? So now we want to make sure we save that we've gone through everything. All of our skills look to be up to date. All of our inventory's up to date. We're good. Now I can see where our next area is. Because again, we're finishing up Whiterun Hold in terms of anything that is not used for a quest. So right now, as it stands, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. As it stands right now, we have about 11 areas left in Whiterun, give or take. Some of these are probably about to be said that they're part of a quest. Right now, for sure, I know Honey Brew Meadery is part of a quest, so we are not doing that one. Foggold Cleep, I believe, is part of a quest. Huntress with Noed, we gen rushed so hard, brought in Ebony and came to my chat saying good luck. Ooh. If they went into your match and then said good luck, was this before or after your match that they said good luck? Because if it was before and y'all still won, then they lost stream sniping. They came in before. Yeah, so they lost by stream sniping? That's hilarious. That's funny, though. A Huntress with Noed. What a bum. Interesting. Alright. So, right off the bat, I turned to our area map. He said good luck, then left, I'm sure. I highly doubt he left. I've never seen somebody that's, like, going up against a streamer that doesn't stay to stream snipe. I highly doubt it. He was also live, yeah. Then I'm thinking he was probably stream sniping. He probably had yours up on the background or something. All right. So our next area after Shimmer Mist Cave is supposed to be Felgo Keep, but it is related to a faction quest. It's related to No Stone Unturned, so that's gonna be our problem because No Stone Unturned, remember, is for our unusual gems. And then it's a dungeon activity. But we're going to wait. Alright. So then our next area would be Grey Winter Watch. But it's also related to a side quest. So we're going to hold off on that one. And then you get the Ritual Stone. So we can go ahead and go here. That's not related to any quest. It's considered a Necromancer dungeon. It's a special. It is a recommended level of 6. And then you get the Standing Stone of the Ritual Stone. So we're going to just go ahead and go over there. Just to clear it out of our way. Get it off my list. He removed his gameplay, so maybe he didn't. No, I would assume if he removed his stuff off of Twitch, he probably was stream sniping. If that's what you're referring to. Yeah, if he removed his stuff off of Twitch, then I'm definitely assuming he was stream sniping. Like, that's a big red flag for me right there. Oh, there was another wolf! Whoopsie-doodle. I did not mean to get Candlelight out. I didn't even know it was out. My bad. Oh, there's ore right here. I'm an idiot. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, the funnier thing is that y'all still won. So, I mean, either way, y'all won. I need to take my medicine because every single time I get up and sit in this chair, I forget about it. I'm going to pause this really quick. Just so y'all know, I started my next project. However, her horn is broken. I can work with that. Ain't she so cute though? I originally was going to do her white. And the reason why is because every time I think of a unicorn, they're white. But I accidentally got blue paint on the white that I had already painted. So then I made her this, like, chestnut brown. I think she looks good still. Plus her hair makes her stand out. It's fine. She'll be a unique unicorn. Yeah, every time I sit in this chair, I always forget my medicine. It's like right as I start that I finally remember, oh yeah, I have to take those. Oh. It looks good, thank you. Well, I'm probably gonna end up spray painting her after it's done, because when I spray paint it, I use a gloss spray paint so that it like makes it look really shimmery and everything. And what I kind of want to do with the horn, right? I kind of want to like color it a light silver, and then I have some really pretty glitter that I kind of want to put Mod Podge on it. And then sprinkle the glitter over it so that way the horn like stands out more. And then I kind of want to put like a little bit of red or something like on the spot where the horn broke to make it look like, well, maybe the horse was, or the unicorn was in battle and like lost its horn bravely. I don't know yet. I don't know. He killed the one gnome either who he camped. What a bitch. I hate killers that do that crap. Like it. There's no reason for it. What's the point of camping? That doesn't get you any, like, it really doesn't. So camping doesn't really do anything. Like, killers need to get, I feel like if they're gonna camp, they should get, like, some sort of, they should get some sort of backlash for camping. Like, I don't care if you're a killer main or not, but you should definitely get backlash for fucking camping, because there's no reason to camp. You literally see the hooks on your screen as killer. Like, it's not like they're gonna get up and get off the hook and you not notice it. You're gonna hear a notification and you're gonna see it. So there's really no reason for them to camp the fucking hook, except for to be toxic little assholes so that other people can't get out. Oh, I hate killers who camp. I just do. Like, it's super frustrating. I can take all of that. I really don't need a heal, but I'm gonna heal just for the points. Okay. Put my shield back out. You gave him a follow and he said, get that shit out of here. Oh my goodness gracious. Toxic ass killer, bro. I really, ugh. As much as I do like the game, I can't stand the community. The community is so toxic. Like, it truly is. Like, you could play as well as possible, and the killer is still gonna be like, oh, well, it's your fault because you brought such and such, you know, item in, or such and such perk in. Like, nah, bro, it's your fault because you played shitty and you're gonna place blame. No. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. He broke his own rules on his Twitch rules? What was... Wait, what was that? The camping part? Because a lot of killers will claim when they're streaming, oh, I don't camp, but they flat out camp. That's how you'll see a lot of red rank killers. Unless you're like one of the top more so like killer, they don't camp. So they earn their rank 1, but like then you'll get these ones now that'll just sit there and camp just because, oh well, so and so does it. Yeah, well, so and so does it usually to get out a key or to stop gen rushing. Like, that's, you know. Oh, these, like, it really does. It really frustrates me. Like, I can talk for days about the amounts of shitty ass community members of Dead by Daylight. Ugh. It's just frustrating. No naughty words, and he cursed the shit out of us. Oh, what a bitch. He really has a Twitch rule that said, oh my gosh. Okay. I would get it if he's a more family-friendly stream, but if you're gonna stream Dead by Daylight, that completely defeats the purpose of being family-friendly. Just saying. Alright, so the Ritual Stone, for anybody that's never played Skyrim before or has found this particular one, you need to find all 13 for the achievement. So for this particular standing stone, it says, once a day, those under the sign of the ritual can reanimate nearby corpses to fight for them. You may only have one sign blessing at a time. So we're going to cancel it because we should still have the, Warrior Stone. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and keep it that. Happy Star Wars Day. You don't need a lightsaber. You're already slaying it. Keep slaying it. You absolute and utter legend, you. Oh, thank you. Actually, though, Curly. Hold up. Hold up, y'all. Hold up. I don't think of where he put it, though. So, for those of you who do not know, we went to Disney in October, right? So, when we went to Disney, we went to Disney Springs. Zach got super mad because we wouldn't be able to do our own lightsabers, so he bought this one online. And I absolutely love it. And this is what it looks like. So, may the 4th be with you. Happy Star Wars Day, everybody. I just like showing this off because it's friggin' awesome. I love this thing. Although now I kind of wish he had bought me one in blue. No way. Yeah. Actually, for today, I was thinking of playing Star Wars Lego or Star Wars. I think it's hold on. Now I gotta see what it is. I don't want to say the wrong name here. Where'd it go? Did I seriously remove it? I didn't even finish it! I didn't even get that far in it. Alright, so for Star Wars Day, I really wanted to do Lego Star Wars. I did buy it. For some reason, this is telling me I didn't, but I know I did. Because I got it for Zach. Oh my dear Jesus. gonna irritate the living shit out of me. It's not even on mine. Excusez-moi? My other Star Wars one isn't on here. Ready to install. It's like telling me I didn't buy it when I know I did. It's like not even showing my games on here either. Excuse me? Hold up. I'm not really annoyed that took it. So, this is the game I was talking about. This is the one that just came out, I think, like a couple months ago or so. I don't know why it uninstalled itself, because I had that, and I'm pretty sure I had. Now I have to check the Lego. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. I gotta close this really, or I gotta hide that really quick. I don't know why it's telling me that I don't have the Lego ones. I know I bought them because I was gonna surprise Zach when I streamed Lego again, because the goal is to beat all of the Legos on stream, because I'm weird. Yeah, because there it is right there. I'm sorry, Lego Batman is free right now, y'all. With Xbox Gold. Sorry, Xbox Live Gold. I didn't even need it. I think I have the actual version of it. Like, I think I have the actual, like, disc version. I'm just trying to see why it's telling me I don't have Lego Star Wars. Because now I'm super annoyed. I thought I bought this. Sorry, I'm like highly annoyed, and I gotta see why it's like. Saying I don't own it anymore. Alright, so for those of you who enjoy the Lego games, Lego Star Wars, The Force Awakens is actually $5 or $5.99 right now for anybody who's interested in it. Because it's on sale for the Star Wars Day. Just for anybody that's wondering. I'm rebuying it because it's saying I didn't, which I know I did, because I think I bought a bundle. I'm gonna use that card. Bye. But I was gonna do like a whole Lego series. We already did. However, we did already beat Jurassic Lego Park, so I don't think we're gonna redo Jurassic Park for Lego, because we did already beat it. So oh, these are on the regular 360. I might actually have the hard disk for those ones. If I do the complete saga, will it give me all of them? Will it give me 1, 2, and 3? You're not gonna tell me? Really? My Xbox is glitching. It's not telling me if it'll give me all of them or not, though. Alright, so we have The Force Awakens, though. That's fine. It's fine. But I don't know why it was, uninstalled. Because I started playing it out. So what had happened was I started playing it out on the other Xbox that Zach has out in the living room. And that's where I started to play it. And then I downloaded it in here, but it's not even on my ready to install list. So it's really weird that it's not on my ready to install list. But I was planning on streaming it because that's why I only went like the first few minutes into the game, because I was like, oh, this would be a good one for me to stream. Now, for those of you who don't know me, I've never seen a single Star Wars. I know. Shocker. Gasp. Oh no. I've never seen a single Star Wars, but I've seen enough and heard enough of Star Wars that I kind of understand it. So, I may get something wrong once in a while. I may say something wrong and then need to be corrected, but at least I know the basic characters. I do enjoy Battlefront 2, though. I did really like that. I was really bad at it, but I did enjoy that one. Alright, so back to Skyrim. I can go ahead and cross off the Ritual Stone now. So the next one we would look at is the Whiterun Stormcloak Camp, which is a Civil War quest line, so we're gonna bypass that one. So then our next area is going to be Darkshade. So now I gotta figure out where Darkshade is. So I've never seen Star Wars. I've never seen any of the TV shows. I was gonna watch The Mandalorian with Zach, but Zach decided he wanted to watch The Mandalorian without me. So I've been trying to figure out if I just wanna, you know, call it good and just sit down and watch everything. That way I know what I know more about what it is and everything, so that way when people start talking about Star Wars, I don't feel out of the loop anymore. Alright, so we're looking for Darkshade. And it is in Whiterun. We're still in Whiterun. We don't have that many left to go. So Darkshade is map marker 634. I pulled the map out so that I could see where 634 was, and then I closed it. So there's 35, there's 32, 37. So it is actually back up here somewhere. Should be like right about here, I want to say. So it's gonna intertwine in with Valathium Tower, which is right here. So you know what? It might actually be like up. I'm not trying to. It should be like up in there somewhere. I'm just trying to move it. So we're just gonna go ahead and fast travel. But that's what I planned on doing with Star Wars, is just like watching all the way through it, and then that way when we go to play Lego, I know what to kind of expect in terms of character and all that other stuff, and I can go, oh, well, is this supposed to be following this part of the storyline, or, you know, whatever. I do know they're out of order. I don't know what order I'm watching them in yet. So should be a fun time. I have not yet fully talked Zach into it. I don't even know if he remembers me talking about it. I did have a friend who said, hey, you know, why don't you just, you know, keep saying you haven't watched Star Wars, you know, that way it's funnier when, you know.
This is a toll road, see? You're gonna have to hand over, say,
I'm not giving you shit.
You use our road.
No.
Huh.
So we did already clear this area. There shouldn't be anything here that we don't already have picked up, with the exception of whatever these new enemies have on them. Which it did just connect all of them to coming after me, which is fine. I mean, it's whatever. A fast heal though. Alright. She doesn't have anything on her that entices me. To say the least. Yeah, no. So as you can see, some of the stuff is already replenished. So like before, you know, oh shit, I activated the trap. So before, you know, we picked up whatever was here, we picked up whatever was in the chest, like, so this is why I said before, like, it does respawn. Like, it doesn't matter if you've already gone through an area. If you get sent back to that area, you can still, like, go back through everything. However, like, there's a spot with books in here that we won't need to do because we should have already done them. Alright. I think I just took damage for deflecting that arrow, which we shouldn't have taken damage. Alright. We're not taking iron arrows anymore because their damage is 8, and that's just not working for us anymore. So we're going to go ahead and bypass. I'm going to bypass healing for the moment. I'm just going to let it manually, never mind. It's taking quite a long time to heal. It's weird. I don't have any diseases or anything that should be slowing my health regen, so I don't know why the health regen is mega slow. So we're gonna go ahead and take everything that we can take again, like we did before. And that should just be gold and, like, some potions. I don't think anything else is really replenished here in terms of, like, major items. I'm just gonna go ahead and heal her. Oh, no! I went to the wrong healing. Go ahead and heal Rhea. For the most part. For the most part, when we're healing her, the reason why we're healing her is for the restoration increase. So that's why you always want to use whatever to your ability. So that way, even if they don't need it, you're still going ahead and getting it. So she's got some glass arrow, she's got some elven arrow, and she's got orcish arrow. We're taking all 3 because the glass right now is going to be our highest and the best, and then the dwarven, and then the orcish. We probably have some elven on us. It's most likely that we have some elven on us. So we're just going to go ahead. We're going to go back through our end table. And as you notice, this is already replenished as well. So the best thing about this is that RNG allows it where even if you've done an area again, it will replenish it to the best of its ability, whether it's only a little bit or a lot. In this case, it only replenished a little bit, which still isn't bad. It's enough to, you know, sustain us. So that's good. So what I can go ahead and do... Oh, it didn't replenish it. I thought it did. Usually when you see the color, it means it's replenished. It must not be, because it's not allowing me to ore it. Or mine it, excuse me. Yeah, because I have my pickaxe. So that must not be completely done then. So when we do the 100% run on PC, remember guys, we will be taking any type of clothing. Alright. That way it's done. So we should have all of those books. But again, because they're books, we need to double check. Playing DVD, BRB. You're gonna lurk? Alright. I'll be here. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're now gonna double check these books to make sure we already have them. I already know we have this one. So I don't have to worry about this one. Song of the Perennial. We did finally repick this one back up. I'm double checking that I crossed it off. I did. So which means we already picked it up again. A Dance in the Fire, Volume 4. I don't actually know which ones we're missing. So we're actually missing number 5. So this one we can bypass. Okay. Mystery of Talaria, Volume 1. I believe we already have. We do. Volume 6, I believe we have. We do. So for the Song of the Perennial, we are actually missing 1, 3, 4, and 8. So that one we can bypass. And Life of Uriel Septim, I believe we already do have this one as well. And we just make sure that we already have them, so that way, like, we don't pick it up thinking, oh yeah, we totally don't have this, even though we probably do. It never hurts to double check. I'm bypassing this alchemy lab. I'm gonna do it all at the house. I've already gone through that. I don't know why I just opened it again. I'm gonna check up here. And notice that when we go back through these, it does give us more items. So now what I can go ahead and do is two things. I can take this glass war axe and sell it, which I'm going to probably end up doing anyway. Or I can use it to dual hand, which either way would not be a bad call on my behalf. Like, I can just bypass using my shield and just go straight to dual wield. Rather than doing a two-handed, it would just be dual wielding. But we're not going to do that. I'm just going to go straight through. So our next cave should be that one right there, because I see there's nothing up here in terms of caves. However, this one looks like it's probably right below me. Oh, we lost a lot of health right there. Oh, whoops. That's the wrong one again. Okay. Oh, there we go. But this is what dual weapon looks like, okay? You can only do one hand at a time if you hit both triggers. Oh, wait. If you do both triggers, it does that. However, I can sit here and smash it, and it's going to be the same rate. I completely forgot you could do that. It really shows how long it's been since I've done a dual wield. Woo, buddy! I thought it was going to be like one of my other games where it's dual wield, and you can only do one at a time, and it's super annoying. I know one of my shooters do that. That's what it was making. That's why I thought about that. I don't know why we're losing so much health, considering I'm pretty much lined up with the cliff. Alright, so here's Dark Shade. I already see that there's some dead bodies right here. I, however, don't see... let's look in powers. Beast Form is still unavailable, so that means I've already used it at some point. So I'm just going to go ahead and search like normal, because what I was going to do was I was just going to use Beast Form and then consume the bodies here. Now, looking around, I don't see any enemies. However, I do see an ore right here. So this is a gold ore vein. We do need gold ingots, so of course I'm gonna mine it, but I always mine anyway. But if you need gold ore, it is gonna be to the left and around, so you're kind of like doing a U-turn loop to get to this gold ore vein. Okay, so I didn't go over Dark Shade before we got here. I didn't go over it. So Dark Shade is a recommended level of 6. It is considered an animal den, and again, remember, animal dens only tell you it's an animal den. It does not tell you the animal, because the animal changes. Alright? It does say there is a collectible here that's a skill book. There's a chest, and then, of course, you know, loose potions and gear. However, for the skill book, I think we already have the skill book. So I'm going to double check our book list, because, you know, I'm weird like that, and I need to make sure if we're looking for it or not. We are not actually going to need that book. I already have it crossed off. However, it's good that I know that I can find an extra one somewhere. Because if I do end up needing it, if we're, say, like a quest or a favor or whatever, I'll know I can go pick one up somewhere else. Alright, so that's why we're just going to leave it there. Because I don't need to have doubles on me if I don't need them. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and activate Candlelight, because it is a little dark on my screen. Alright, and then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pull our shield back out, and then I'm going to sneak. Which we should have already been sneaking anyway, so it's okay. I had a drink. This is it, never mind. Alright. So when we first walk into Dark Shade, we'll notice a lot of blood, guys. Alright, so we're gonna see lots and lots of blood. Alright, we're keeping an eye open for a chest.
Get ready. Trouble
I gotta make sure Daisy's not doing something. Hold up. So Daisy's asleep on my couch. And she's wet, so that's fun. Ugh, trying to readjust myself in my seat. Okay. So now that we've come into this cave, I see there's a troll, which is not always fun to see. I do see some pickaxes, which makes me believe there may be some mineable ore in here. There is right along that wall. I can see it. I just wanted him to hit me once. It does say there's another troll. Okay, there he is. I'm gonna go ahead and just shield. I want him to hit me because I want him to hit my shield. Alright, and the reason why we want him to hit the shield is because we want to gain that block skill. Take all of that. I'm just gonna do fast healing. Pull up candlelight. Pull this away. Alright. So this area looks a lot larger than I was thinking it would be, so I'm gonna go ahead and go back to that first room and I'm gonna search everything. That was empty. Oh, I didn't need that. So there are actually 2 more trolls coming up behind me. And I'm just picking stuff up here while they're trying to get around. Oh, was that gonna let me search the skeleton? It sounds like he's above me, but I know he's not. I already searched him. I can't mine when I'm in combat. I'm gonna go ahead and put candlelight back up. Alright, I don't actually know where Rhea went off to. I don't know what she had on her. If she died, I don't... Nope, there she is. Let's say, I don't think she died. So, there is a strong box in here. Mine, however, is empty, so I don't have to do it. That strong box is underneath this little broken piece here on top of this table. So for me, it's empty, which is fine. I'm gonna see if it'll let me order this. Mine though. It's okay. It's not even letting me mine the ore. Son of a bitch. Why is it not letting me mine? So that ore vein may have been mineable after all, because it's not even letting me ore this one. However, it let me mine this one, so I don't know why it's telling me I can't mine the one on the wall. Let's try it again. And y'all know I've never been in here before, so... At least for the stream, I haven't. So we can't say it's because I've, you know, mined it already, because I haven't. It's not letting me mine it, like, at all. And I can't move that out of the way. So weird. Interesting. So that mine is actually up top on that ledge right there to your right. I don't know why it's not letting me mine it. It looked like gold too, so that kind of blows. Then we get up into this little area. There is one off to this ledge on the right as well. This one's letting me mine it. It had to have been gold. Now that's really annoying. Like that just kind of ruined my day. Alright, I'm gonna go back to sneaking. Try and build our sneak level a little bit. Alright. I'm not going to push forward first. What I'm actually going to do is push off to the left here. Because we're going to check to see if there's anything up here we can get. Or take. It's not looking like it for me. I don't even see any ores. Mines on the sides. So I don't need to worry about that. There's nothing up on that little tiny ledge. As let's say, however, my troll friend here moved. I think he sees Rhea. Should really start putting points into sneak. I'm gonna go ahead and pull up my shield. I'm gonna stop sneaking right off. I find that when I sneak, my block is like a lot harder to manage. Where? Alright, so I'm gonna check over here first. You cannot swim in this pool of water. I pulled my shield out just in time to block that. Oh, excuse me. Alright. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna just search this big open area here. So far there was just another troll. It's looking like there's another way back there. The area map for this area does not actually give you an actual map. So you're kind of like on your own for this. Alright? So when you look in your area map, it literally tells you it's basically one room is what it's saying. So for it to say it's one massive ass room is definitely an understatement, because they should have this one marked off like they do with the other areas in terms of different sections. So I do already have this book. This is a skill book. You can see that it's not active because I've already, picked it up. And we didn't get a skill for it. Alright, so this skill book is Orsinium in the orcs. This is going to be, so our entrance was right here. So it's past this log off to your right, next to this ore vein. Okay? We're going to check the mace to make sure it's not enchanted. You know what, we're just going to go this way. See what's back here. I'm going to go back to sneaking. This is like a giant maze. And we're just making sure we search everything, okay? There's some dead bodies in here. So if you still had beast form active, this would be a good place to do it, because there are a ton of dead corpses in here that you can consume in order to gain your werewolf increases. Mine is just not active at the moment. Just needed to activate that. Like this would be a good place, because this, I think, these are, bodies number 7 and 8. Might be off. Alright, so if you come into this room, Alright, and go up this ledge. This is where this chest is at. It is not a locked chest, so you can go ahead and just search it without wasting lockpicks. There are no mines and mineable ore in here that I can see. We're gonna keep going forward. I think this is where that drop's gonna be at in the first room. It is. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just double back. And the reason why we're doubling back is because now we're going up this side and seeing where this takes us. Make sure I didn't miss anything over there. I didn't, so we're fine. We're gonna search in this little cubby first, make sure there's no ingredients or in treasure chests. There wasn't, so I can keep going. I think this is just a dead end. We are taking goat horns because we may need them for a future build. There's another dead body in here, and I was right. This is just a closed off room. However, there is a novice chest back here. We're gonna try and open this bad boy. Mine had gold in it. Alright, so now I can officially stop sneaking. And then we can head out of the cave. Because that was a dead end and we already have gone the other way. So I don't have to worry about, you know, us missing a way to go because we didn't. It came back out into that room. We double checked our map to make sure nothing else was of unsearched location wise. You can see all of the cave is completely gray and not like blocked off in any way, shape, or form, which means we did clear it. Alright, so before I leave the area, because I'm about to walk out of the store, I'm going to go ahead and cross it off of our hold area. Got to go to 5, or 6, excuse me. Dark shade, we can cross off. And we're double checking our dungeon activity and dungeon quest, which should be neither. Okay. And then we're going to leave the area. Now, we didn't learn any new shouts. We didn't get any new books or any of that. So I don't have to worry about crossing it off. We didn't get any new ingredients. I know that for a fact because I know which ones were missing and which ones were not. However, I am at a 328 out of a 325 carry weight. So what I'm actually going to go ahead and do is we're going to go straight to Lakeview. Because now we're going to have to go through all of those ingredients. And the reason why I'm saying that is because there is a lot of them. And I don't want to risk going any higher than it already is. Especially with what's currently in my inventory. And then what's probably still left in the chest at Lakeview. So that's why, another reason why we're going to go ahead and just go straight to Lakeview. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is go ahead and smelt anything that's current in our inventory. Alright, so that's all of our current stuff. Then we can go ahead and harvest whatever's back here. That's available. It's not going to be a whole lot. It's like not letting me do the cluster there. Alright. So our first order of business is to drop anything we don't need. Alright. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to look for Farkas. Because Farkas should give me gold. And Farkas should allow me to sell. So it's 7:48 a.m. He should be in this house.
Mama,
What's
you're
up?
home. Did you get me a present? You got me a...
I don't even remember picking that up. Oh, there he is. Alright, so
Yes, love.
first things first is we're gonna see if we can train All right.
I'll show you
And
what
then
I can
again,
about protecting
I'm
yourself.
not doing this because I don't want to level my heavy armor because he teaches heavy armor. I'm doing this to give him the gold. Now, I'll show you what I mean by that. I'm going to go to what have you got for sale. This is before me touching
Some may
any
call
of it,
this junk.
okay?
Me, I call
He's
them
got
treasures.
757 gold, okay? We're going to go back to, can you train
I'll
me?
show
We're
you
going to
what I
train
can
all
about
5
protecting
times.
yourself.
We're going to go, what do you got for sale?
Take a look.
Now he's up to 2,407 gold. We don't do the training for the level increase. We're doing it for the gold. The best way to do your 100% run is to make sure your spouse has something that's probably going to be a little bit harder for you to get. So for me, it'll probably be our heavy armor, our two-handed, and our magic, because you know we're just not touching it that much. Like, we're not touching it yet because we're still on our one-handed, our block, and our light armor. So what I would do if I was feeling really froggy, I'd probably find somebody that does a block skill. However, the reason why I don't run heavy armor first is for the fact that it's heavy and it takes a while to level it up to the point where you can make it, you know, where heavy armor weighs basically nothing. So that's why we do Farkas. The reason why we do Vilkas is because Vilkas does two-handed, and I'm usually running a bow. So I'm not worried about my two-handed with a bow, but if I'm going to switch off my one hand and go to a two-hand, my one hand is going to, be better because I've put more points into my one hand than I have my two-handed. See what I mean? Like, I'm not doing it for the level. I'm literally doing it for the gold. However, the level will make it better for us when we get there. I'm just not worried about it at the moment. So I think we picked these up for value, which is fine. We can go ahead and sell these because they're two-handed. I already have a glass one that we already have, so that's fine. This is a heavy armor shield. I'm actually going to save it because I'm going to set it somewhere so that when the time comes, we can use that instead. Alright, so now we're doing our selling of all these potions and poisons before we get into our other ones. I should have done my poisons. I didn't see anything we didn't have though, so it's fine. Like, all of those we should have already had. Alright. Now we're gonna ask him if he's made any money. Hey Jonathan, how are you? So he gave us 200 gold. So now our best step, our next step is to place everything where we need it, okay? So first what we're gonna do is we're gonna check both of Lucia's chests. Alright. The Yellow Book of Riddles we already have, so I don't need to bother with that one. But we are going to bother with our bookshelf now, because now we're over here. And I can place 5 more books on this one. Oh, I placed something I wasn't supposed to. I placed a journal. Thank you so much for that, host, Jonathan. Very much appreciated. I hope you are having a great Tuesday. Alright, so now I gotta see if I have any more books here. I do. I'm gonna consider this one as a journal because it's like specifically for this character or for this NPC, so we're gonna keep that as like a journal. I don't remember. I think we were putting these ones upstairs. I'm gonna finish putting them upstairs really quick. And it should be this shelf right here. It is spell tomes we're doing on that one, which we don't have currently. We're doing journals on this one. Okay. And I don't remember what I did with the letters. Because there are no letters on that one. So let's check downstairs. I may have put them in this chest. I did. Okay. So we're going to drop the letters into this chest for the moment. Okay. Now we're going to go into our storage room. We're going to our safe first because we're going into our miscellaneous and we're going to drop all of our gems. Which we shouldn't have that many to drop, okay? Then any quest item ingredients. Nope. Wrong one. Alright. So we should have our 10 pelts. I need more fire salts, and I need to start saving my death bells. So we need to go to ingredients. I don't have any more fire salts yet. I do need 10 death bell. I believe dragon's tongue is the other one I need. I'm not 100% sure. I know Nernroot is, so I'm going to go ahead and store that. That should be everything I can think of quest-wise. Okay. So that's this chest that I have them in. I don't remember what other chests I have stuff in, so we're going to search the room because I don't remember. I think that was our just disenchanting one. So these do not say they're stolen. I'm going to go ahead and take them and see if I can sell them to Farkas. And then I'm going to check this chest. And then we're going to place all of our soul gems in here. I feel like I missed one. I didn't. It just seemed like it. Okay. Our next order of business is to disenchant. So we're going to go upstairs. We're going to go to the arcane enchanter because we're going to disenchant. Alright. So then we're going to go to our enchantment list, okay? I'm on the wrong page. I'm actually flipping the wrong way. Okay. So now we're on our enchantment list. We don't have the base or the derivative of muffling, so I can go ahead and look for of muffling. We're going to look for that part first. It's nullifying. Those should be weapons. Muffling should be a sneak ability. But of course it's not with the sneak, so... I'm just trying to figure out where it is on this list. Oh, there it is. Okay, so we can cross off muffling, and then we're going to go ahead and destroy it. And then we learned muffle as our base. Okay. So then we go into the Thalmor robes here. It claims we already have our derived, which means our base. This does not have a derived, but it says it already has our base, so that's fine. So then we see we have the steel plate of restoration. Well, I already have its base. Now I have to make sure I have its derived. So this is of restoration. So this isn't minor or major. It's just plain old restoration. I can go ahead and cross that off. And then we do not destroy our bond of matrimony, okay? I'm not gonna enchant anything because I still need to level some stuff up. So I can go ahead and find Farkas again. He's still standing in this corner.
Good to see you.
We're gonna attempt to sell whatever we picked up and whatever we don't need. Again. So I don't need those. Don't need those. See if it'll let me sell those. So it's not actually letting me sell those to him. I don't know why. Alright, and then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to drop off our stuff into the basement. And we do this first because I still have quite a bit of carry weight. If you see, I still have 238. Alright, and then we're going to go to this workbench real quick. I don't remember which amulets I have and which ones I don't. I can't even for the life of me think of where I put them. I can't even think of where I put them. Did I put them in here? No, that's empty. Did I put it on the mannequin upstairs? I should have another Amulet of Mara and an Amulet of RK. The fact that neither are in that are kind of bothering me. It's not in that. I know it's not in that. What do I have in this one? Nothing. Nothing. Oh, here they are. I knew I put them somewhere. It was gonna drive me, like, completely bonkers. Alright. So we're gonna look at miscellaneous and see. So I do have the Amulet of RK. I need an auriculum or auricalum, however you want to pronounce it, and a silver. I have Mara, which I need a silver and 2 refined macolites. And then I have Zenithar, which means I just need a steel ingot. So what I'm going to actually do first is I'm going to drop all of my pelts into this chest. Including our leather strips. Actually, no, not including our leather strips. I do not believe you get any, increase or anything from, using the tanning thing. I don't think you do. I don't have any refined macrolite, so that's highly annoying. Ooh, our carry went up really high. Excuse me? Go ahead and drop our clay and our quarried stone back in here. Okay. And then we're gonna... I'm still over my carry weight. That's unfortunate. I thought I was okay. So I'm actually gonna go back to this workbench. Hey, Duke! KIC first day on Twitch, just looking around a bit. Oh, okay! Well, welcome to Twitch. Welcome to my channel. I'm mostly talking to myself, which is fine. We're just trying to get this done. Alright, so I can go ahead and do the Shrine of RK and the Shrine of Zenithar, because those are the only 2 I have available. I'm still missing Refined Macrolite. For my Shrine of Mara, which is fine. It shouldn't take me very long to find it. I'm gonna go ahead and take the Shrine of RK. Now remember, the Shrine of RK should give us healing. Okay? Yes, so that's, increases our healing by 25, or increases our health by 25%, so that's good. And remember, the 7 hours is not in-game hours, guys. It is IRL hours. Just as a heads up for anybody who's never played Skyrim before. And 7, IRL hours. So now we're gonna go ahead and check our workbenches for anything we can go ahead and do. So these I can't actually increase because I'm not up at the next level of smithing. Alright, but I am on the very verge of leveling up again. So what I can go ahead and do is attempt to see if I have anything I can make. Which I know I have I have quite a bit I can make. I know I can make a bunch of those. I think I need 10 for those safes. I'm gonna go ahead and just make all 10. I don't think there's anything else I really need. Because I can't upgrade my weapon. I can't upgrade my armor. I can make stuff, yeah, but it's not gonna do me any good to make anything if everything is already up to its highest potential. I don't know what all I need besides the locks for that safe. But I think I need a 10. Should have knocked this down pretty bit. Yep, I did. I think it was... No, I think I need hinges and all that. I did. I need 5 hinges and 15 steel. I don't think I had 15 steel. I think I had 14. No, I have 8. It's silver I'm thinking of. So I don't have enough for that just yet. But I can go ahead and drop our locks in there for next time. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and put our amulets that we did not get to put in here on this one. So that's 1 amulet of Mara. Oh, never mind. The amulet of Mara is the only one we had. And we're going to go ahead and give him our shield too because we're not doing heavy armor right now, so I can go ahead and just give him the shield. I have no weapons on myself that I can give him. So we're just going to go ahead and give him that shield and then that amulet of Mara, because those are the only 2 things I can really give him. I did level up, which is good for us. Alright, it's 10:50 a.m. in-game. I don't think Farkas is still in here. He's not. I don't even know what all is still in my inventory that we haven't gone through besides ingredients. Alright, now we're doing our alchemy list, y'all. This is gonna take the longest. I shouldn't have anything in here that I don't have crossed off. I am going to quickly double check. Okay. Everything we currently have is everything that I have crossed off. I did not see anything in which we did not have crossed off. And remember, we go down the list and we do the unknowns first. The reason why we do the unknowns is to make sure that it doesn't say that, you know, we missed something. Actually, you know what I'm going to do first? Do I have the transmute mineral or... Do I have the transmute mineral ore spell? Yes, I do. I'm just really lazy. What was I gonna do? Yeah. Alright. We're gonna go through these really quick because I keep forgetting that I can do this to cross off our alchemy effects. We're gonna do dwarven oil, which we already have. But yeah, I only have it for iron. And I don't remember what else it goes to. I just remember iron for some reason. It's like the only thing that's coming to my mind. Alright, so restore magicka we already have, but yes, I do already have it. I just don't use it. Damage health we already have. And remember, when you eat something for an ingredient, it will give you the top left unknown, okay? That's what you're looking for. All of these 4 items, or 4 unknowns, or 4 spots, these are your alchemy effects. So damage magicka we already have. We're basically only missing fortifies here. As you can see, we haven't really found many fortifies in terms of the ones we're missing yet. Alright, now we can go through it. And again, we're still doing our unknowns first, because that may allow us to get one we may not already have discovered. That's why we do our unknowns first. And it does take some time because Harley stupidly, accidentally saved all of her shit. It's fine. I think glowing mushroom was it. Fortify block. Well, there's only one on here, which means we should already have it. I'm just double checking to make sure. Yes, it is. But yeah, I can double check Duke to see what the thing is for my transmute. I'm pretty sure it's for iron though. Iron to, I don't remember the second one. I know it does 2 of them. Oh, I need Nernroot. I can't use that. I need 10, I think. I already have that one. I don't even know why I went to look. It's literally the one it just gave me. I didn't actually see if Saber Cat Tooth was one. Just assuming. Weakness to poison. We already have. Whoops-a-doodle. Well, at least we can say our Blister Wart is almost completely done. Or not Blister Wart, whatever that last one was, in terms of our unknowns. It may have been this one, actually. Blue Butterfly Wing might not go with a whole lot of stuff. In terms of stuff we're missing, anyway. It didn't give me lavender, so I'm gonna go ahead and just... Oh! I didn't need lavender. Whoops-a-doodle. It's fine. I was kind of hoping that wasn't going to be attached again. Nernroot I need, however it's stolen, so... Damage stamina we already have. I should have done this on a day that I was sick, so I didn't have to do this on stream. I already have this one. Alright, you know what? We're just gonna do the bottoms. We're just gonna go to whatever says unknown first. We have it. Never mind. I got excited there. I like doing the bottoms because, like, a lot of these are probably ones I already have. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to hit A again. Ooh, light armor. We don't have. know why I looked at that one. I know I have it. This will probably goes with everything down near the bottom. It's gonna be these ones with like the smaller amount of what's in my inventory to be in an unknown. I have that one. Oops. Oh, I think we found one that... Oh, never mind. Spoke too soon. This one I haven't really had for very long in my inventory, so that one I probably will have more unknowns. Fortify health I have. Sorry, I was like in my own little zone right there trying to think of what all I still needed. It's not because I totally forgot y'all were there. Ooh, Fortified Marksman. There we go. This is why, again, this is why we go through the ones that are unknowns. Because otherwise, if we only did the ones we already had, we would never find all of our alchemy effects. And we're not missing that many, so pretty soon here, we're not going to have to worry about either list in terms of, you know, alchemy and the potions. Fortify stamina we already have. We should have brought our list down quite a bit, so it'll be a little bit easier to just use one at a time. Fortify destruction. Good deal. Not a whole lot salt pile can go with either. The unfortunate thing is that we have so many salt pile, but not enough to go with it. See, everything's coming up as unknown, or, you know, potion failed. I don't think there's anything below it that it went to either. Nope. So everything with salt pile is done. So what I'm going to actually do is I'm going to just completely take salt pile out of this equation here. Alright, and then we'll just do it this way. I'm still not seeing any. I'm not seeing a whole lot of unknowns anymore, so that means we should be pretty much at the end of our unknowns, in terms of what we currently have. Ravage stamina I already have. The reasons why these bottom ones may say unknown is because I've never had enough of that particular item to make it all the way down to the bottom of my list. So it's probably a good reason why it said I had a couple unknowns near the bottom of my list there. Butterfly wing is done. Yeah. So it really helps when your top ones have a lot. I mean, it really helps when all of them have quite a bit, because then you can kind of go through them a little bit better. But when you have so many the way I just had, it does take quite a while. Like, most of the stream has been so far to do these potions, but I wanted to make sure I had them, because all we have left really is like a few in terms of our alchemy list. So I really wanted to make sure I did whatever we currently had in our stock. I think this is the one I just did. Well, if not, I went through it again. It doesn't hurt anybody to go through it again. Garlic. So far, I haven't ran into another one where it's completely without anything to go to. Aside from that salt pile, which is fine. It's just, you know, like, it's gonna be a lot harder to really discover anything with salt pile. But now what I should probably start doing is make sure I have salt pile up first, and then just go through all of our stuff. Alright, so now I'm gonna start with the one that has the most, which is currently our purple mountain flower. We're going to see what all it can connect to, which is only snowberries. However, then we check snowberries. And now we got to check prices here. 65, 65, 65. It's all 65. Glowing mushroom can go with a few. Dragon's tongue can go with a few. Alright, I'm just gonna do it this way. I'm just gonna do whatever I have the most of. Alright, purple mountain flower I can completely take out of this equation. Because I don't want to keep scrolling back and forth over it. Alright, now we go to our next highest, which looks like it's going to be the Karis eggs. It is, because it's 52. And I don't really care how many I have left at this point. I'm just doing it for the dwindling numbers and to kind of get it. Alright. I'm going to just do blue mountain flower really quick since it's right here. And notice now a lot of our inventory is dwindling, so that actually works for us. There we go. So I think now the goal when we get more ingredients is to start with whatever we have the most with and then just work it that way. And then we're going to just drop everything back into our chest here for our ingredients. I don't think Farkas is in the house. We did find out yesterday that if he is not in the house, we can't sell to him. Well, these still say stolen, so what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna place stolen items in this chest back here. So that way I don't keep pulling it out to sell it when I can't sell it because it's stolen. A lot of these might still be stolen. I don't know how many of those are stolen, so I'm not even gonna bother with it. Alright. So, Duke asked me about transmute. And I said I was gonna show it to you guys. So, I do have it. Transmute says it transmutes one piece of unrefined iron ore to silver or silver ore to gold. However, I don't even know if I have any... I don't know if I have any silver ore to turn into gold. So I don't know how well that would work for me in this endeavor. Alright, so now what I have to do is I'm gonna sell all of these potions. It's gonna take forever. First things first, we're gonna sleep until about, let's say, here. And the reason why I'm sleeping for that long, if it'll let me, we'll just do 5 hours this time. The reason why I'm sleeping that long is because I gotta make sure Farkas is back in the house. Because again, the game won't let me, for some reason, sell to him when he's outside. So now we're just gonna check the surrounding parts of the house. I'm so far not seeing him. Let's check her chest again.
I like living here. Lake is so
I know, I like living here too. Let's just do 3 more hours just to be safe, because I don't know where he is. He might still be outside. Lucia. I hear walking above me, but that could really be Lydia. Oh no, here he is. We're gonna ask him if the store's made any money, because again we're going for we're going for the gold. I'm gonna double check his heavy armor. It still says 5 out of 5. So again, we're not using it for the level for the heavy armor, we're using it for the gold. So he should still have about 2,000 something gold on him.
Some may call this
Oh no,
junk.
because we sold
Me,
some stuff.
I call them
So
treasures.
he's down to 613. So now I can go ahead and start selling pretty much everything. For the most part. Until I get into these ones where it goes up into the 100s and... Or like this one. I'm gonna zero him out, okay? And the reason why I'm just gonna zero him out is so it'll make this a little bit easier. I'm gonna buy all of his ore. I'm gonna buy all of his lockpicks. I'm gonna check his books, however we already have those 3. I'm gonna check now for any enchantments we don't have yet, okay? So major conjuration, or minor, excuse me. That one I already have crossed off. Of restoration should be crossed off. Minor archery. Alchemy, alteration. Minor, nope. I have major crossed off, but not minor, so I'm gonna go ahead and pick up the minor. Stamina. This is a regular stamina. I don't have that one crossed off either. Now, these are in no way saying I don't have the base enchantment. I may have the base enchantment. I may just not have the actual derived. Alright, so I can go ahead and go back to selling. you'll see that the more I have, the more he's going back down. We're selling our stamina potions, don't forget. Alright. That left him down to 475. So he started up pretty high, and then I just dwindled him back down. So that's everything I can currently sell to him in terms of potions. I have no weapons to sell. And then we're going to go ahead and check those, and if those are good, then I can sell them back to him. Even though it'll be a little bit lower than I bought it, it's fine. So minor archer, I can already go ahead and cross off because it says I've already got the base enchantment to minor archery. However, I haven't had a minor archery to check. So minor archery, I can go ahead and cross off. That I've already got it. So ring of stamina, I actually don't have of stamina yet of any kind apparently. I'm double checking. I don't. So I can go ahead and cross stamina off our derived list, and now we're going to learn it. So it did give us fortified stamina, which I figured. But we did not have that base yet, so that's why we were allowed to destroy it. So now I can go ahead and sell this item back to him. He totally walked away from me, and I don't know where he went. There's Lydia.
Honored to see you again.
I really don't know where he went. Oh, there he is.
Yes, love? Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
And then we're gonna go ahead and sell it back to him. Oh, I fucked up! I did a fuck up! I sold my boots. Oopsie-doodle. That was my bad. Cannot believe I did that.
I'll be here.
So now I do have a level up. We're gonna go ahead and do our level up. I'm gonna bring our magic up because I need to start thinking of our magic now. I mean, not really, but I do need to start bringing up our magic. So I can go ahead and then look at our skill list. Because I need to figure out what I want to do. So do I want to do Deadly Bash or Elemental Protection? Blocking with a shield reduces incoming fire, frost, and shock damage by 50%. Chance to disarm. But do I want it in block or do I want it in one-handed? Because I don't think I can put... No, I can't. We're just gonna go ahead and put it into restoration. I'm gonna go ahead and do recovery with restoration. Alright. So recovery is a 2-part. So we're crossing off part perk 1. So recovery regenerates your magic 25% faster. Alright, let's see if it changes. No, it did not change for rank 2. I think when I unlock it, it might change. Hey Frankinator, how are you? Alright, so that one's crossed off. We're good. I can go ahead and remove my marker. I don't know why it's still up. Alright, so that's everything in terms of the house. Let's double check our carry weight here. Dear. It's still at 105. Why is it still at 105 though? Well, these only weigh 1, so I'm not worried about these two. Those don't weigh anything. Oh, it could be because I have a shit ton of these, to be honest. It's fine. I'm not worried about it. Alright. So now what we go to do is we go to hold 6. We check our map. So our next spot is called Golden Rock. Alright. Golden Rock is map marker 635. It should be close to Dark Shade. So we're going to check the actual map. So we can try and get as close as possible to this map marker. So it says it's 6:35. I had her double check the number here. 32, 35. So there's the standing stone. There's Valathium. There's Darkshade. Should be like right next to Darkshade. I think 636 is that tomb that's right here. It is. So should be wise. Alright, so it should be like right in this area somewhere. And the reason why I'm saying that is because that's as close to it as I can I can physically get, apparently. Alright, so now we can go ahead and leave. We did everything we needed to do in terms of the house. So now we're going to Golden Rock. So again, Golden Rock is map marker 635. And with this map marker, guys, it is a recommended level of 24. Alright, we're gonna just go to Darkshade. So it is a recommended level of 24. It is considered a giant camp. That is why it's listed as a 24. Even though that one giant camp we went to before, I think that was a level 12. But this does give you a skill book in the heavy armor category, okay? So we're just gonna go to the camp. Hopefully all it is the giant and not the mammoth that goes with it. I'm going to check to see if we already have this book to make sure we're not going to be searching for it. So this is called the Knights of the Nine. Again, that is going to be a heavy armor. We don't actually have it yet, so we are going to go ahead and look for it once we get to this camp. So it is over there. Wait, it might be right there. No, it's going to be the other way. Alright, so we're going to get as close to it as possible. We're going to try and use the mountain as cover if it's a giant camp. If the nice pretty mountain will let me up it. Oh, it didn't even push me even a little bit. Screw you, mountaintop. Oh, now I get up. Evil game. Alright. Oh. Looky there. I don't know how high I can go up in terms of the proximity. Because I think I'm just going around the same way the trail that I am. Never mind. We're just gonna take the trail up to it. But hello, Frankinator. I hope you're having a great Tuesday. Same with everybody else in chat that may be lurking and just hanging. Alright, so that tower, I probably would have been better off fast traveling to, I think. Okay, they didn't respawn yet. Is that a trail? No. It looked like a trail. We're gonna take a look-see here. Because this will not clear unless I kill the giant, which is unfortunate for me. But I think our best bet here would be to figure out how many giants there are, and in this case there are 2. If y'all remember from Thursday, we had a run-in with giants, and that didn't go out very well. So, what I'm going to attempt to do here is get as close into the mountain where they can't reach me as possible and just wail on them with arrows. So, this spot, I don't believe they can fully reach me. We're going to go ahead and pull our bow out. And I'm going to shoot for that farther one first, because I can't really see that one that's closer. I mean, I can't now, because he's, like, partially moving. Alright, again, I don't think they should be able to reach me in this particular spot. I see that I'm using my steel arrow. I'm going to go ahead and change it to... let's do our orcish ones. I would do our dwarven. Oh, wait, I might do our dwarven 14. Yep, never mind. We're going to do our dwarven. I was going to go ahead and just do the orcish because I thought the orcish was more, but then that's why I double-checked it. So our dwarven was actually a lot more than... And that one's not hitting her. So I don't know if he's stunned or what's going on. Rhea is still alive. She isn't dead, so that kind of helps us. He's running off. I don't know why he ran off. I'm trying to save my arrows as fast as possible. However, now I need a drop because he keeps going behind this rock here. I don't know if y'all saw that, but there was like a flying body that just came up out of nowhere that I just like witnessed. I missed. I don't even know why. I just tried that. He still can't reach me up here. Apparently it was Rhea's flying body. Interesting, interesting. I'm actually kind of surprised he couldn't reach me right there. Alright. So that did get us plenty archery increase, so that works for us. Okay, I'm not taking the steel. This is where I stopped taking steel. In terms of arrows. I'm gonna go ahead and just take the mammoth cheese just to take it for the gold, even though it's not worth very much. Alright. I'm gonna search up this little ladder here. Apparently there was a dead giant up here. I hear a bear. I don't see bear. Now I see bear. Now he's gonna come around and try and get to me, which is fine. Like, I don't have an issue with it. I don't see the skill buck up here, so that's kind of unfortunate for us. However, the skill book's probably down here somewhere anyway. Which I'm not seeing it. This is our little way up. I'm trying to see if there's anything in terms of a little tiny cave, and now I see it. And the reason why is because that's probably where the rest of our stuff's gonna be. And that's what we're gonna need to clear it. You'll notice the bear backed off, which is alright. I mean, we lost a few arrows, but it's okay. Alright, so I unfortunately don't know what's in here. It's been quite a long time since I've actually been in this area. So I'm going to go ahead and sneak to be safe. Remember, charred skeever hide is an ingredient. It's also food, so you can take it if you need the food, or if you need it for ingredients. So far, I am not seeing a giant in terms of anything in here. I'm taking all of these. Alright, and here's our skill book. Right on the other side of this fire pit, on top of this little thing with the coin purses, so I can go ahead and take it. It gives me my perk, or my skill increase, excuse me. Oops, I just crossed off the wrong book. Oops-a-doodle. Oh, and the one I crossed off is extremely hard to find. I have to rewrite it back in. I wrote it differently so that maybe in my mind, since I also wrote it in a pen and the rest of the stuff's in pencil, that way in my mind I know that I did a goof up. I did cross off the correct one though. So at least we have it crossed off. I'm still gonna stay sneaky here. I'm gonna search the chest because I apparently didn't search it already. I thought I did. And then we're gonna search back here. Nothing in terms of another giant or, you know, any other chest. Same thing with this little back cubby. Alright, now I can go ahead and leave. Oh. Alright, so that was the only book we picked up. However, we did pick up a spell tome that I don't think we have yet. So we're going to go to books. Steadfast Ward. So no, we do not have this one yet. So now I can actually go to my spell list. Cross off Steadfast Ward. And then we're going to hit use. Because in order to learn the spell, you need to use the book. So for spell tomes, I don't know if I went over this at all. So for spell tomes, it'll say use instead of read. You hitting use and read is going to be the same button. I mean, it's still technically reading it. But just remember, it does destroy the book in the process when you read it. Unless you have the spell already, then, you know, at that point it doesn't matter. Alright. So we can cross that spell off, which I just did. Alright, we're going to go ahead and see what the actual spell does. I keep going in a shot on accident. So, Steadfast Ward increases your armor rating by 60 points and negates up to 60 points of spell damage or effects. And it's an 18 cost per second. Alright, so we already did our books because we always do them right as we find them. We don't worry about miscellaneous here. I did not pick up any ingredients, and y'all can see that I didn't. I didn't pick up any ingredients, guys, that we don't already have crossed off. I can bypass doing our ingredients. However, I did pick up some potions. So we gotta make sure, because there are still so many potions left to cross off, that we have whatever we have crossed off. So we should have all of our potion of healing, potion of magicka, potion of stamina. These should all be good up until they hit vigorous or extreme or ultimate, with the exception of stamina. Stamina is the only one under vigorous that we need. And so far, we've only gotten healing and magic. And then the only other thing that I've picked up in terms of potions is the weak magicka potion, which weak magicka poison, excuse me, which we've already gotten crossed off. So I don't have to worry about that. When we get back to the house, I don't think I have to worry about any weapon enchantments. I don't have to worry about any skills, so that's good. However, now we check our carry weight. We're good. Okay. And then now we can finally cross the area off our map. So remember, that was hold 6, Golden Rock, 635. And the reason, again, why we bypassed the Imperial Camp for Greymore, Honeybrew, Fellglow, Keep, and Grey Winter Watch, as well as Whiterun Stormcloak Camp, is because they are connected to a faction quest or an actual side quest. In terms of just like a side quest for something that I just can't get to just yet. I mean, the only one it was the one for Kind's Sacred Trials, which honestly we could probably do it. It's just an animal den. But there's nothing else in there for me to really go for. Except for the unique item. However, there's a skill book in there, but we've already got the skill book. Now, if it was a skill book I didn't have yet, yeah, I'd go in there. So I'm just double checking our lists here. And making sure, again, that they are only, for our factions here. So that's a faction. Fort Greymore should be a faction. Yes. Well, yeah. Honeybrew Meadery is a faction. Felglow Keep, I think, was College of Winterhold. Yes. That's Civil War. Grey Winter Watch was Kind Sacred Trials. Okay, so our next one will be Hilgrund's Tomb. So this is not connected to anything except for a dungeon quest. So we should get the dungeon quest right as soon as we get into the area. We're gonna actually remove the marker because we're gonna turn straight around and head that way. I do, however, have to get out of this area first. We're gonna quick and then manual. Because I'm not about to do a giant camp again. I found a bear! Alright, come on, buddy. Now, I'm letting him hit me for the block. Not only that, but I'm letting him hit me so I can heal. So, we're letting him hit for the block, and then we're letting him hit for the heal. Now, I'm not going to let it get too far down, because then I'll have a death, and we don't want a death today. We're going to try not to die today. I'm just going to both hand the healing, okay? And I'm going to pull our shield and our axe back out. And then we'll search. And then we're on our way back to the tomb, or we're heading on our way to this tomb. Alright. So Hilgrun's Tomb, y'all, is map marker 636 for anybody following along with our actual area. I'm just gonna go ahead and fast travel now that I'm, oh no, I don't need to anymore. Never mind. So for anybody following along in terms of a map or like their own walkthrough or whatever, that's what map marker we're looking at is 636. Hilgrun's Tomb. I'm going to go ahead and start sneaking. Okay? And then I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about this area. So Hilgrun's Tomb, again, 636. So 6 is going to be your hold number, and then the other number is your map marker. Its only related quest is a dungeon quest called Ancestral Worship. So remember, these quests, or this quest in particular, will not show up in your completed section of your journal. So just be very, very mindful of that. Its recommended level is 6. It's considered a Draugr crypt. There's definitely traps that you need to be looking for. So that's a dart trap with a pressure plate. There's a door flail trap, and there's an oil pool trap. Now, remember from our first couple of days that we did use oil traps in Bleak Falls, and I think there's another area we used it. So those do come in handy for your advantage. And the only collectibles in terms of items are chests and some gear, which, you know, y'all should just at this point just expect a chest or a gear wherever you go. However, it says some of these chests are locked, so this claims there's a novice, an adept, and an expert. And it also says you can get a crypt key in this area as well. It says there's also another expert chest to be mindful of too. I'm sorry, that's a dragon. Well, first dragon of the day, y'all. Where'd he drop? He dropped. He dropped, right? Shit. I'm trying not to let him kill the NPC. I don't remember if there's an NPC that gives us this quest or if we just randomly pick up the quest. So we're gonna let him hit us. We're gonna bash him out of the flames because we want to make sure that, you know, it stuns him. While he's in the air, we're gonna heal with our shield hand. Okay? And the reason why we're using the shield hand is that way if he does manage to drop again before we're finished healing, we have our weapon out still, so it's not gonna be as bad. I'm sorry. Where'd he go? So he is still above us. I'm just gonna go ahead and watch him in his majestic flight. Alright. Didn't block in time. I'm gonna go ahead and block now because I'm trying to get him to hit my shield. Alright. He's using his flame. So we go ahead and do that. And then we're gonna go ahead and heal. Alright. Remember, we're mainly healing with our magic because we're trying to do it where we are increasing our magic rather than, you know, wasting potions, which is fine. I mean, you can use potions, but if you ever actually do need your potions and you're constantly using them, you know, and you're out of magic, like, there's nothing else for you to use. Like, if you're out of magic, don't have any magic potions, or it's just at that very last sliver of health that you're not paying attention to, like, that can hurt you. It really can. Alright, now we're gonna put our shield and our axe back on. We're gonna search our dragon like always. We're gonna take his bone scales and gold. We're not taking the armor. I'm gonna actually talk to Rhea because I don't know what's in her inventory and I need to look. Okay, so it does look like she has some stuff on her that we can probably go ahead and sell. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and give her anything I don't currently need in my inventory. Alright, so we're just going to keep giving stuff to her until she can't carry anymore. And then once she can't carry anymore and I can't carry anymore, we will go back to the manor and we will do everything all over again because that's the way it needs to be. I don't need to do it right. I am going to go ahead and, however, put that in there. So that way I don't try counting it again that I didn't look at it. Alright, so then it's going to absorb the soul like always. I don't need to stand directly in front of him for me to get it. It'll automatically give it to me. So this is Hilgren's tomb. This is the outside of it. I mean, there's an outside right there. It does say there's a chest on the exterior. Which I gotta remember where it's at. I was just seeing what chest it was. So we're gonna actually climb the rocks above it, because we're gonna check behind it, and it is right here. Because I had already been on the sides. And that was when we were fighting the dragon. We would have seen it when we were healing or something. And now we're just gonna find its sweet spot. Shit. I think I went too far. I'll try right there. There we go. I'm not taking the steel arrows anymore, and I don't need the boots. And then when I dropped out, I noticed there was a coin purse. For some reason, I missed it when I jumped up top here. It's supposed to activate an NPC. Don't tell me NPC boy's dead. Uh-oh. Well, let's still search the dragon. There's a goat. So usually when you come up to this area, it should activate your NPC. However, I'm not activating an NPC, so it's very hard for me to say that. I may not show you that it activates the NPC, because the NPC is not here. Let's go completely down and see if he's down here. Alright. So you come completely down the little hillside here, and it looks like he's not down here either. I really hope the dragon didn't kill him, because then I'm gonna have to backtrack here, and I really don't want to backtrack. Oh, here he is. Okay, so he isn't here. So this is the guy that's gonna give you your dungeon quest for this area, okay?
Can you help me?
We're gonna agree to help him.
Gods know what with my dead relatives.
Cause you know he's talking about somebody's invading his family's tomb, so that's why we're helping him. We don't know any of the whys, so we're just nice.
Val's Baron. My family has never really seen eye to eye with him, and he has finally gone off the deep end. He's gone in to defile our family tomb by using our ancestors for his filthy dark elf necromancy. My aunt went in after him, but she hasn't come out yet, and I don't think I can take him by myself. I'm not proud of it. I'm terrified of that place, and Aunt Agna knows it. My dad locked me in there in a drunken rage when he left us. 3 days in there eating the offerings left for our dead before Aunt Agna found me. Can you help me? He's in the tomb doing gods know what with my dead relatives.
We're gonna help him, because, like, who wouldn't help him after that sad little story?
Great. I'll unlock the door and meet you inside. Then you can lead the way.
Alright. So it's not considered stealing, taking his stuff. Alright. And you can see down in the bottom left-hand corner, it just says take. It does not say steal. So Galarian the Mystic we already have. Life of Uriel Septim we already have. Songs of the Perennial. I don't remember which numbers we're missing. So we're going to check, because there was quite a few of these ones. Okay. So this is volume 4. I am actually missing volume 4, so I can go ahead and take it. Cross it off our list. I'm going to check the last book. So this is actually volume 5. We do already have volume 5, so I can go ahead and leave it. The reason why I was sneaking is so that I could get a better look at that one book. I'm going to go ahead and quick save and then manual save. Just to be safe, because I ain't risking that again.
We should get after Val's Baron before he does more
I'm going to sneak. I don't know about him, but I'm sneaking. Alright. So I can't actually activate my beast form now. However, I'm with somebody who doesn't actually know we turn into a werewolf. So our goal is to not turn into a werewolf by accident while he's with us. And you always want to search the urns, even if you don't want the potions and stuff. It still gives you gold. It'll give you a gem or two. Like, they don't hurt. What? I wasn't paying attention. Come on. Alright. So when you first walk up these stairs, we can see that there's a trapdoor right there with some snowberries. We're gonna steal it. We're gonna search the Draugr. We're gonna take the gold potion and the necklace. Alright, we're gonna sneak again, because now I'm actually going to unlock this trap. Hopefully we're putting the lockpick in the right direction. I think I went too far. I did. Okay. Gonna open it. Now see, if we would have just straight opened that door instead of that, we would be getting hit by all of the stuff in here, which we're not getting hit by because we deactivated the trap. And then we can go ahead and go forward. I'm gonna go ahead and put candlelight back on for the moment. We're gonna search the Draugr. I shouldn't need any of their weapons or armor. I should just, you know, need to take like their golden stuff that's on them. I do need to do some enchantments so that we can go ahead and increase the value of some of this stuff. Now, right off the bat here, I do see that there is a oil slick pool. So what I can do is I can just start hitting him and then hit the pool of flames. However, it didn't do what I was hoping it would do and destroy him. So, you know, I just screwed myself out of that. It's fine though. I should have waited a couple extra seconds to do the oil slick. Okay. We're gonna take everything off of him that's not a weapon or armor that we can use anyway or sell. Search these. Now when you go straight down before you go in that other doorway that I just activated that trap, there is a chest. Mine has an emerald in it.
Hey, those belong to my family. Take whatever you want. So long as you help me get rid
I
of
plan
that.
on it. And I plan on taking everything. I forgot he gets mad at you. Okay. Now, it's just this little room. There's not anything else in here except for, you know, searching some Draugr. It's fine. So, I mean, you can come in here. Just know the only thing you're really going to find is that mead. And then some dead Draugr. That's it. Now, the reason why it triggered him talking and saying not to take his family stuff is because it actually triggered the chest rather than triggering it through me taking stuff off the Draugr. There's a guy in here. It is another Draugr. I think his aunt's dead.
No. Antagna. Talos. Why didn't I go in with
because you were a scared little bitch. Like what you mean.
He's barred the door. Gods only know how he's defiling the bodies of my ancestors in there.
We're working on it.
Oh, it's a secret room. Where they bury disgraced men.
I'm gonna actually search her body now.
Into the main chamber.
He's talking about this door being barred, not this one. So this is the door we're actually gonna go through. Alright. This should trigger some Draugr here. Yeah, it'll trigger this one. I remember for Bleak Falls Barrow, I did say say, try to trigger them while they're still down, especially if you need to switch weapons, because, like, that'll just make it a little bit easier on yourself. I'm gonna try and get in his face for him to hit me, but instead he's hitting the plus guy instead of me. Okay, and then we're gonna search the chest. We're gonna search the Draugr. Alright. And for those of you wondering how I found that chest, it was because I got out of searching that body and I noticed it in the corner of my eye. I did not need that shield. But because I know there's a chest in here. So that chest, if you go, right when you walk down the stairs, you should be able to see that. It's right here. If you can't see that, especially on my screen, because if you can't see it because it's dark, here's what it looks like with candlelight on. It may brighten that up a little bit because it's right here. However, if you walk forward from that doorway, that's how you'll see it. Because I know even coming downstairs, it's still a little dark. Okay. Then you just continue forward. I accidentally pulled my bow out. I meant to pull my shield. That was my own stupidity. Now we want the Draugr to hit us. They just activated a trap. Now again, we want them to hit us because we want that block skill increase. So the more they actually hit us in our shield, the better. So now we're gonna go ahead and search their bodies. I'm gonna try not to use my light anymore here. We're out of here. Make sure you search the urns for the potions or gold. Now, once you come through here, if you do a U-turn to your right, you'll actually see a chest. Alright? I grabbed something I didn't need. Again. They're not worth the carry weight. Oh. You'll notice it's a locked chest and it's a depth. However, mine was apparently super friggin' easy. Interesting. I think I'm running a glass bow right now. No, I'm running an elven bow. It's 15. That's 12. Okay. I wasn't sure if I was running the elven bow yet or not. I wasn't sure if or the glass bow. I didn't know if I picked it up yet or not. So I already searched these. There is a pressure plate right here. I think either way you spin it, unless you jump it, it's going to get activated, especially if you have people behind you. Or with you, it might activate it regardless. So, this one is alive. I know because I can tell that it's wearing armor. That's how I know. I want him to hit me. He's not gonna hit. Now he's gonna hit me. Oh, he shouted me. You're a twat muffin. Alright, take the venom. I am gonna heal. There is a ore vein here, so I can go ahead and mine it. I need something other than trail mix. myself Doritos, and I went to the restroom. Crap, I hit the back button. So again, we're gonna be searching Draugr and these urns. You kind of always want to be searching the urns just for the potions and maybe poisons. You want to search the Draugr for your gold. Maybe some better weapons if yours isn't currently up to par. Like, maybe it's the way you've done your items, or maybe, you know, you're newly coming into this cave and you're not that high of a level, so maybe you don't have any better gear. I'm gonna go ahead and bring up our flames just a smidge here. Our destruction magic. And I'm trying to do it so that I'm using all of my magic so that we can start getting at least rid of these magic potions, because there are quite a bit. So I'm going to go ahead and start with whatever has got the most. This has 11 in it, and I'm going to go ahead and take all of them. And I'm just going to keep setting them on fire here. We'll bring up our destruction skill points a little bit, and then I'm gonna go back in and take the last 4. And now I'm gonna switch back to our regular of our shield and our axe. There were 11. I mainly wanted to do it to dwindle some carry weight down. It wasn't a lot of carry weight, I wouldn't imagine, but this makes it a little bit less of an issue. In terms of, you know, whatever. Because not only that, but we increased our destruction magic a little bit, and then we still managed to pull out, you know, our weapon and then do a little bit of weapon damage too. I accidentally picked up a weapon I did not want in my inventory. Alright, now we can go ahead and search all these Draugr here that we just killed. It's 2. There's only 4, really? Yeah, because that one was dead. We searched that one. Alright, so that's 1, 2. Check the side, check the side. 3. Yep, and then 5's right here. Okay. Now we're gonna check the wall for any that we can search. Alright. Remember from Bleak Fall Barrow, guys, when we saw something that looked like this, and I think it's like snake whale or something like that. We need to remember this dragon piece, because this dragon piece is gonna be integral, whatever that word is. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. It's gonna be a vital piece to what we're trying to find. So once we find it, you know, like, that'll be great. Then we'll know, hey, one of these is supposed to be a dragon, you know? Get a circlet on them that I wanted. So now I need to remember, oh, if there's, you know, one of those things, there's gonna be a trap. So we're gonna go ahead and activate that chain. Okay. Now we find another one. That one's a bear. Okay, there might be a third. Oh, nope, there's quite a few in here, actually. There's a wolf, there's an owl, a fox. Oh, it looks like all of them's on here. Maybe it's not. I was thinking it was gonna be one of those, you know, like little trap door or a lock door thing. According to this, it's not. Because, like, literally all of them are shown right there. And it let me through the gate, so that tells me it might not actually be something to worry about. I'm gonna go ahead and save, and then I'm gonna go ahead and quick save because I do see there's an enemy right there. I'm gonna stop sneaking. So this is considered a hulking Draugr. You can tell he's completely like ripped. You know, he's actually got different looking armor to him. You know, he went down pretty quick, but if I were by myself and I probably wasn't this high of a level, I mean, even though we're not really that high, had we not been this high, like, we probably would have been creamed, especially if we were by ourselves. I mean, maybe not.
Get ready. Trouble
The
ahead.
main burial chamber where Vals is holed
We're
up.
gonna turn around and we're gonna unlock this door. We're gonna attempt to lock the door, or unlock the door. Alright, and it leads you to a chest. Checking all of it. We're gonna go ahead and take it all, and then we're gonna take all 3 of these in here. And then we can walk out. Okay, so that door is right behind this main door right here. And it's locked, and it was an apprentice lock. I didn't even think about searching, not even gonna lie, but nothing's... Oh, I was about to say, nothing's coming at me.
I'll return my ancestors.
We're gonna go ahead and...
And you with them.
Sovngarde is a myth, you swit. Now you can join your ancestors.
We're just gonna pick up our stuff here. Okay. And then lo and behold, we're about to get our asses kicked because Harley decided to walk away. Oh shit. And then Harley decided to use her shout like a moron. Again, we want them to hit us. Hitting us gets us that block. Hitting them with a bash if they're doing magic stuns them, so it stuns them out of the magic. I am trying to keep an eye on my... I could have pulled out healing, however, we are in major battle here. Because now we're up against the guy. And he's spawning more little friends. I thought there was another one spawned behind me. Wait, where'd you go? I do need to go over here. My buddies are getting their asses kicked. Not really, they seem to be doing alright. Alright, you know what? Actually, I'm just gonna go after the big guy, or the main guy. The reason why we're gonna go after him is because he just keeps spawning them. Shit. Oh, he died. I'm gonna go ahead and take his key. I'm gonna take his robes because we're gonna double check the robes because it's enchanted. I'm gonna search the rest of the room before I do anything else. Okay, there's nothing else in here. It says I can go ahead and talk to him. However, I don't know where he went. Oh, he went right there.
Thank you for your help with Vals. Please, take this. And leave me to see to Aunt Agna and my other family members.
Okay. So he gives you some leveled gold. And now what we're doing is we're searching the ash piles and the dead Draugr because we're making sure we don't miss anything. In terms of gold, most likely that's all we're gonna mostly find is gold. And some weapons we don't need. And watch them when you do your items and stuff to search people. Make sure you're watching for ones that are actually enchanted. I think all the dead bodies are going to be over here. I think there's only a few over here. By a few, I mean the ash pile in this one. I think they all traveled over there. I don't think any are down here. I don't see any. Alright, so now we can keep going forward. Alright, this key should unlock the door. We're not going to take the helmet, but I am going to take the gold on this table. Along with the jewel and the necklace. I'm going to take everything out of that satchel. And then I'm going to search this expert chest on the right. Which, basically, all I'm taking is the necklace and the gold because I didn't need anything else. Because this is an apothecary's satchel, I took everything out of it. And we're not taking the helmet because ours is better rating, and I'm pretty sure that's a heavy armor. Ours is 42, this is 34. I accidentally picked it up. But you can see right here, it's heavy armor. I'm gonna go ahead and re-drop it because I don't need it. Alright, and then this is where that locked door was at. Alright, so that locked door leads that way, which was the way out, and then we go this way to get out of here. Alright, so now we're just backtracking the way we came. Had to make sure I was going the right way here. Alright, and now we're gonna go ahead and cross it off. So now I'm gonna go to our area first. We're gonna cross off the area. Okay. Then we're going to dungeon activities because first we're gonna make sure it's not on dungeon activity. It's not, but it is, remember, under dungeon quest. So I can go ahead and cross that off dungeon quest now. And now, because we're not going to the manor just yet, I'm going to do what we normally do. I don't need to worry about my magic. I do, however, need to worry about my potions here. Because we may have picked up something that I don't have. So we got blacksmithing filter. Okay. We didn't have that one yet. We have it now. So now I'm only missing the blacksmith's elixir for that one. True shot. Potion? No, filter. Okay. Cross that one off. We have these ones. We have potion of true shot. We have vigorous healing, and we have vigorous magic. So those two I don't have to worry about. Then we go ahead and look at our ingredients. Right off the bat, I don't see anyone that we have missing already. Alright, so now I'm going to keep going down our list. I'm going to double check that I have human flesh crossed off. Alright, and I do have all of these. I'm going to double check that all of them have their first on the top left hand side crossed off, and they did. And then I don't need to worry about miscellaneous, okay? areas we can actually go to, that we haven't discovered yet. Wait for it. It's High Hrothgar and Throat of the World. Well, now I have a reason to go up to High Hrothgar. However, I don't have a reason to go to the Throat of the World just yet. So now what we can go ahead and do is go to High Hrothgar. Because then we can mark off this Iverstead, this Iverstead quest, and then we can go and do our next actual quest after we, turn it in. So we did fast travel to Iverstead.
You've been a good friend to me. That means
Alright. And we're checking the inn for rumors and tips because I keep forgetting to do it.
If I were you, I'd keep away from the barrow on the east side of town. There ain't much more to tell. They're haunted, and you should stay away. Look, I've seen one of the spirits with my very own eyes. When it glared at me, I swear it burned right through my soul. Fortunately, they seem to be sticking to the barrow. I think they're guarding it. Certainly isn't helping my business any. Who'd want to rent a room anywhere near a haunted barrow? If you think there's anything you can do, be my guest.
Sorry, I'm trying to eat.
About a year or two ago, some fella named Windelius came through. Said he was some
Now, for
kind
this
of a
particular
treasure
quest,
hunter.
I think you can either walk through it and activate it, or you have to get it from him. I think those are the only two ways you can activate this particular side quest.
And that was it. We never saw him again. The Greybeards are a solitary lot. I don't think they've ever ventured outside their monastery. We get the occasional pilgrim passing through here on their way to the summit, but almost all of them have returned disappointed. Let's sate that appetite, hmm?
I was seeing if I had any food on me.
If you're headed up to the monastery, watch your step. It's a long way down.
He's not wrong. Alright. So, what we're gonna go ahead and do is climb up the 1,000 steps or whatever it's called. Alright. It's at the very edge of town. You cross this bridge here, and then you'll see these steps, and it goes literally all the way up, guys. And when he says it's a long way down, he's definitely not kidding. When you get all the way up, especially in the VR, so once we do the VR run, you guys will see just how the drop looks in the VR compared to how it looks like on this, for instance, because it does feel different. For the VR versus like a console or the PC. Now remember, we let him hit us for the light armor, the block, and or the healing. So even though he's hitting us, and we're hitting him once or twice, it allows us to get healing, because now I need healing. It allowed us to get some of the, block, and then it allowed us to get one-handed off. So that's why we do it. That way, anyway. Alright, now we're going to continue on up. Ray is still following behind. Okay. So just be aware that you will run into enemies on the way up. 9 times out of 10, you will not run into that troll I just ran into. Usually it's a pack of wolves or a bear. I normally don't see trolls except for the very last one you run into. That's the only time I really run into trolls. I'm actually surprised that one was right there. You can talk to these people on the way up. They don't give you any items or quests that I know of. None of them have given me items. Huh. Now I'm curious. Will you give me an item if I talk to you?
Keep an eye out for wolves if you're headed up. I like to spend
I don't
time.
think they do. I've talked to them enough to know they shouldn't.
Meditate on the empty.
Unless it, you know,
Doesn't hurt when I bag some game along the way.
RNG, you know.
Aye.
Like, literally, you'll never know with this game. I could be getting these enemies because I am a lot higher than what I normally am when I come up here. Okay, my health is hitting that little spot where I'm getting a little nervous. Really? I love how it gives me a troll, then a cave bear, or a snowy bear, and a fucking snowy saber cat. Like, what is this? Is it gonna be a friggin' dragon next? Like... I'm waiting to see if it gives me a dragon. At this point, I'm like now expecting a dragon. Like, damn. I don't see any in this. I hear another bear. I don't see another I don't see a dragon yet, so we might be in the clear on dragons. And you just keep following these stairs all the way up. I mean, in this case, I guess we're going down, but... You know.
Yes? Just a pilgrim. I'd prefer to leave it at that, if you don't mind. Walking the steps, meditating on the emblems. I make this trip every few years. Until next time.
But that is how you get all the way up, is you just follow these stairs. And if you'll notice, like if I look down, that's pretty far way down. Like there's some sort of building right there. I'm sure if I look around in the correct direction, I could probably see Solitude from up here. I say Solitude because oh no. Markarth would be the farthest, I think, but Solitude I'd be able to see better. So now, usually there will be a frost troll up here, y'all. For those who've never played before, and if you're going straight, oh, there he is. So he's usually up here. I'm actually kind of surprised he's down on the ground. Oh, I grabbed my bow, not my shield. And I'm super surprised he's up here, or right here instead of up there. And, you know, as you've seen with trolls, they do hit quite hard. So if you're a new player, make sure you have plenty of potions and you're watching your health like a hawk when you're facing a troll when you're low level. You'll see I struggle with them from time to time. It's usually just because, like, I get behind them on accident, or in front of them on accident, or Lydia or whoever I have goes down, and then I'm already at, like, low health with 0 potions and 0 magic to do anything. Or I'm just not paying attention. Good afternoon, Scooby. I had to see what time it was. You slept good, right? It seems like forever to get up this goddamn hill. Alright, y'all. So this is High Hrothgar. This is where the Greybeards are at. Right, I finally caught up. As you can see, I'm incredibly high up. You can actually see a fort of some sort, or some sort of building way over there off in the distance. If you look down below us right here, that's actually Whiterun. Like, that's where the Gildegreen is, right? There's Dragon's Reach. I'm pretty sure that's Whiterun. Yeah, it is. There's no way that's Dawnstar. Because Dawnstar's, like, right up here. But yeah, so that's Whiterun, y'all. If I look further back, you can see an area right here. A really large area is behind us. I'm pretty sure that's Bleak Falls Barrow. Look. Most likely that's Bleak Falls Barrow. Alright, which means Riverwood is, like, down below us somewhere. But yeah, so when that guy says, like, you're up really high, be careful when you, like, if you fall, like, he really means be careful if you fall. You will, like, literally fall all the way down to your death. And when you're in VR falling all the way down to your death, it's scary as hell. You know me, I can sleep the day away if you let me. That's very true. So now what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm actually going to drop Clemic supplies into this thing. And then I'm going to go ahead and start the next part of the main quest line, just because I'm right here.
So, the Dragonborn appears at this moment in the turning of the age.
Yep.
We will see if you truly have the gift. Show us, Dragonborn. Let us taste of your voice.
That's what she said.
Strike us with the...
I have to be very careful here.
out of your voice.
Be careful, y'all. And make sure this is not active. Or your vampire form. Because if you use it, you will get annihilated by Greybeards. Just know that. And they don't hold back.
It is you. Welcome to High Hrothgar. I am Master Angir. I speak for the Greybeards. Now, tell me, Dragonborn, why have you come here? We are honored to welcome
just trying to eat, y'all.
Dragonborn to High Hrothgar. We will do our best to teach you how to use your gift in fulfillment of your destiny. That is for you to discover. We can show you the way, but not your destination. You have shown that you are dragonborn. You have the inborn gift. But do you have the discipline and temperament to
No,
follow
I
the
don't.
path laid out for you? That remains to be seen. Without training, you have already taken the first steps towards projecting your voice into a Thum.
Ooh.
Now let us see if you are willing and able to learn. When you shout, you speak in the language of dragons. Thus, your dragon blood gives you an inborn ability to learn words
This should
of
be where
power.
it gives me the next shout
All
to
shouts are made up of
Unrelenting
3
Force.
words of power. As you master each word,
It
your
just takes
shout will
forever
become
because they
progressively
talk.
stronger. Master Einarth will now teach you roll, the second word in Unrelenting Force.
Alright.
Roll means
So this is where we get balance. I don't believe we get push here. I think it's only balance. We might get whirlwind sprint here. Or it's the second part when we get whirlwind sprint. I think this might just be balance. Come on. Does that totally matter? That chip stuck in my tooth that was hurting me.
in order to use it in a shout. Well, that is how the rest
Alright,
of us learn
so-
shouts. As Dragonborn, you can absorb a
I need to
slain
tell her
dragon's
to-
life force
Yes, my Thane.
directly.
Fine. What?
As part of your initiation, Master Einarth will allow you to tap
That it?
I'm telling her to sit because I don't know if she's gonna get hit or not. So this is what happens when we absorb a dragon soul. So he's giving me his known knowledge of this shout. Okay.
Use your unrelenting force shout to strike.
We've stopped. What is it? Let's go.
So now they're gonna summon things for me to hit with my shout. Okay. We just do that 3 times.
Well done. Again.
And then notice it already took off that I used my shout. So you'll notice I keep hitting Bori over there on accident. But notice how it's not saying he's attacking me.
You learn quickly. Once more.
Alright. Alright. So that gave me my 3.
Impressive. Your thumb is precise. You show great promise, Dragon.
Alright.
We will
This is
perform
where
our
we
next
will learn whirlwind sprint, but for now I can go ahead and cross off balance because we've just awoken balance. Now when you notice if in your shouts, it will already say you have it, so that means you don't have to use a dragon soul on it in order to get it, because one of them actually give you what you would absorb through the dragon when you kill it. That's why it's already given to you. Is because they basically gave you the soul that they took in order to learn it. Alright, now they're gonna come out to the courtyard and teach me whirlwind sprint. And this should be the one that's under whirlwind. And you can look up here. I don't think there might be a chest up here. I don't remember. I normally don't come up here very often. Oh, we can't go that way. Those are just other ways into the building. It doesn't take you to a secret or a separate room or any of that stuff.
Completely new shout. Master Bori
Alright.
will teach you Wood, which means whirlwind.
Okay. And then this is going to be the same thing as the other one. He's going to show me the word. Okay.
You must hear the word.
We have
within
to
your
acquire
mouth
it.
before
Come
you can project
on.
it into a thing.
There it goes. Okay, and then he is gonna give me the same type of knowledge that the other one gave. Alright, he's gonna give me the soul he basically used to learn it. I guess is a way to look at it. Alright, and now we gotta demonstrate it. So now we gotta go to shouts, whirlwind sprint. We gotta equip it, okay? You have to equip it in order to do this part of the quest. And then we're gonna go ahead and cross off whirlwind sprint so that it shows that we got it. But after I do that, I'm gonna save and I'm gonna quick save.
See how quickly you can master a new shout.
So they will demonstrate it first, and then I will do it. And he just tells you that right there.
Master Bori. X. Now it's your turn. Stand next to me. Master Bori will open the gate. Use your whirlwind.
Now, what you kind of want to do is aim for that column when you push the sprint. Because like him, he almost flew off. And if we would have went any further, that would have been bad. We would have been donezo.
Your quick mastery of a new theme is astonishing. I'd heard the stories of the abilities.
Alright, and then we go ahead and we finish off this like little part of the quest. We're gonna ask him what's next.
For your last trial. Retrieve the horn of Jürgen Windcaller, our founder, from his tomb in the ancient fane of Ostengraf. Remain true to the way of the voice.
Alright. And now we can do one of two things, guys. We can cross off the main quest of the way of the voice. Oh, ancestral worship actually shows up in the journal. That's a first. It's a dungeon quest, it's not a side quest. Is it? I have to look under side quests. Because normally that one does not show up. Interesting, it's not. Huh. Hey Savvy, how are you? Alright, so now we can do one of two things. We can go to our main quest line. We're going to cross off the Way of the Boys, because you can see that we just completed it here. You should have the Horn of Jürgen Windcaller. And now the second thing we're able to do is go into to hold 6. And we're going to cross off High Hrothgar. Do not cross off Throat of the World. We're not at the Throat of the World, guys. We're still at High Hrothgar. We're not at the Throat of the World. The Throat of the World can only be obtained through the main objective. So, in order to complete your 100%, which in order to complete your 100% anyway, you'd have to do your main quest line. So, you'd unlock it if you do the main quest line. Like, pretty quick. Alright? So, in terms of Whiterun, we're done with literally everything you can do in Whiterun, with the exception of any actual start of a side quest in Whiterun. And the reason why I say that is because if I go back into where the side quests are actually listed, if I go all the way to the main part of the book for once, because we don't do that, and we look, that's not a side quest, that's a temple quest. Alright, and we look in side quests here. It'll show you all the related settlements or holds. So when I scroll through, I see In My Time of Need, which we've already done, and I see the Golden Claw, which we've already done. So Riverwood is listed as Riverwood. It's not listed as Whiterun, so be mindful of that. And then Whiterun, which obviously it means in Whiterun itself. And then Missing in Action, which we've already done as well. So those are the only ones in Whiterun left to do for side quests. Now, we have no favors left, and I'm pretty sure we have no miscellaneous left. So now what I'm going to go ahead and do is check our book really quick. for side quests. Ooh, my stomach is hurting me so bad right now. Okay. So I immediately notice all of the ones that say Whiterun or something that's in Whiterun are currently done. So we don't have to worry about that. For Thane tasks, I don't see that I marked off Valkyries, but we are the Thane and Valkyries, and we do have Lakeview Manor, so I can go ahead and cross those off, because for some reason, I didn't cross them off when we got it. Alright. I'm trying to think of which hold I want to do now. Alright, let's check our map really quick. Let's see where that's located. That's located way up there. I'm not gonna worry about that just yet. Let's see where that's at. Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and see where these are at in terms of area. Whoops. Solitude. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and return to Clemic in Iverstead so that we can cross off this. This one's considered a miscellaneous, I believe. For Riften. Yes. So this is a miscellaneous quest from Clemic. It's called Climb the Steps. So we can go ahead and cross that off because that's what we're about to turn in because we were close to it.
You there. You're the one they call Dragonborn. Your lies fall on deaf ears, deceiver. We know
I
you
mean,
are
if
the
I would
first
have not lied,
Dragonborn.
would you still attack me?
You shall not stand in the way of the true Dragonborn's return. He comes soon, and we shall offer him your heart. When Lord Mirak appears, all shall bear witness.
Oh,
None
now
shall
it's
stand to
opening
oppose
our
you.
Dragonborn quest. So now I have a problem. Now I'm being attacked. So the best thing for me to do here is to pull them out of Iverstead. Oh, hopefully they're not shooting any NPCs. They are. They're shooting guards, so that's fine. So that one's dead. This one's about to be dead. I'm trying to avoid the guards here. Okay. I'll be right back.
See those warriors?
I'm gonna have to end the stream early. My kidneys just kicked in really high gear right now. And, I thought eating would help the nausea, but it hasn't seemed to help. And, it's hitting me incredibly hard right now. So, I'm gonna end the stream here. Ooh. I was really hoping it wouldn't hit me. It hurts so bad. I'm trying to take Tums right now to see if that'll help bring it down any. Alright. Oh, that's not helping. I'm trying really hard not to like move, because the more I move, the worse it is. Alright. I'm gonna send y'all to camp out. Be nice to him, please. Love your faces. I'll see you guys all later.